Okay, Patricia, so do it. The soul's natural tuner.
Thank you so much. Welcome, everybody. Yeah, like you know, my name is Patricia Gaviria, known as the soul's natural tuner. Today, the talk is about tuning our physical, mental, and spiritual energies naturally. But let me begin with a story. I had a childhood that was so good that when I reached my adolescence time, everything changed. And my life during more than 25 years became like a roller coaster ride, emotionally and mentally. My body always was sick. My mind was always like out of place. My emotions were going up and down. And even if I was a person that was a believer in a higher energy or a higher power, sometimes I felt so disconnected from everything. I didn't see sense of life. I searched everywhere in medicine, psychology, metaphysics, religion, philosophy, everywhere. But I always felt like something in me was kind of fixing. Let's say I was able to heal my body for a while, but no my emotions or my mind. Or sometimes I did something that connect me a little with my spiritual part, but yet my body was still sick. So I didn't understand why, if I had everything around me in a good place, I had everything that I needed, I yet was feeling that inside. And during all that searching, I found a beautiful natural tool that we all have, which is that divine inner guide. And through that personal communication, when I realized that I was able and capable of connecting with the information that I needed, I started to download just the proper things for me to bring my body into that position that I was able to heal myself. And then I realized that was not enough just to change my habits of movement or diet to feel better in my body was not enough. I had to reprogram then my mind, and was the only way for me to change my emotions. And when I put my body and my mind to vibrate in the same frequency in alignment, then I was able to go to higher information, to bring more higher concepts to my mind that will make me realize which path should I take, what changes should I make. But the most important part is to understand that we humans are the highest technology in this planet. We are amazed by all the electronics that we have, and they are amazed. The computers, cellular phones, all satellites, communication, space, whatever it is. We are amazed by that. But we sometimes forget that if we humans are able to create those technologies, it's because we are more than that. And we have to first learn to read our energy and know that we are not just energy beings, but we are electromagnetic beings. And what that means that if we are energy, We are able to emit energy around, and we also are able to bring energy and to catch energy from everywhere, from everything that is around and from the universe. And that makes us radio antennas towards the universe. And if you remember how a radio device works, I know probably most of you remember those radios that we have to move manually, because right now everything is with a scanner, and it goes and jumps from one radio station to the next one, right? But if you remember the manual ones, if we wanted to listen, let's say, to music radio station, we have first to put some energy in the radio, and then manually search for the right frequency, let's say 95.7. In that moment that we tune the radio, we catch the music from the radio station in the air that goes through the radio, right? And we can hear all the instruments. We hear everything neat. Everything is harmonic to our ears. But what happens if we move that tuner just a little to lower frequencies or to higher frequencies? What happens? We begin to lose connection. We go into a static space where all that neatness of the song or the music fades. So we say the radio is out of tune. And it's so bad because we cannot even listen to what the instruments are sounding. There is a noise, there is an interference. Well, we are the same. When we are born, we have a space where all ourselves manifest in one unique frequency. And this is very important because that makes you realize that each one of us is unique in the whole universe, in the whole spectrum. We have unique thoughts, unique emotions, unique experiences, and unique connection with the universe. It's like if each one of us has one radio station just for each one of us, with the information and the raw material that we need. Now, we have to do everyday things that bring our energy to that tuning point in order for us to be connected. But if our body moves to lower frequencies or to higher frequencies, we start to lose our health in different levels. We feel sometimes that our energy is not the same. We feel like heavy. We are tired all the time. We start to get sick in different parts of the body, depending on how far away we are from that tuning point. And then, if our mental energy is somehow out of tune, we lose the capacity to think correctly. We lose more and more the capacity to use our logic. So what we do, or the steps that we take, sometimes are not going to bring good outcomes, because we start to change our logic. Our perspective about life is distorted. And in more our mental energy goes out of tune, immediately by effect, our emotions are negative. No matter what we have around us, can be everything good, but we're going to feel bad. We're going to see things negative. And when our body and our mind and emotions are so out of tune, for us, it's impossible to catch higher information from the spiritual energy. What I do is called natural tuning. And it's to show people, first, to get in touch with their own energy, to learn how to notice in what level of attunement the physical, the mental, and the spiritual energies are. And we find and customize natural tools to bring them back into alignment. Now, for me, the inner or the innate tools, the ones that we were born with, are the most powerful to actually do that. But the most important part is to understand that we are not just radios, but we have like natural equalizer. You remember what an equalizer is those buttons that move the intensity of the music or the instruments in one specific tune, right? So we are that too. Our physical and our mental and spiritual energies, they move independently. And usually our energy is so subtle, it moves from one side to the other one. So we feel fine just for a moment, and then we feel that we are not in the place that we should, that we are not making the decisions that we should, that we don't see the sense that we should, or interacting in the way that we should to have a life full of wellness, achievement, and health. So it's very important to understand that we have more capacities than anybody else in this planet. And we have to discover that. And we have to use those tools. Especially, remember something. We are, as beings, we are more mind than anything. Our body, it's do whatever our mind says. And through our mind, we decide if we want to go higher, in a higher level, to bring the energy of the spiritual energy or the information that is for us. So we have to take care a lot. It's to how to tune our mind. Of course, how to tune our body, but we have to focus a lot in reprogramming our mind and keep our emotions in place. Okay, I just want for you to remember that each one of you has a specific frequency, and you should discover your own universal radio station. And you are going to be able to download the information just right for you. And you will know what to do, how to act, what are the things that you have to change, natural tuning is one of the best ways to reconnect with that higher inner guide that will guide us through our life step by step. So just remember that happiness is not an achievement. Happiness is an option. All right, so let's see. I don't know if, let me just, all right. So before I start with some questions, if you have some, I want to tell you that just because you are here tonight, I have a gift. We are not going to give away just one thing, because tonight all of you are the lucky ones. I'm going to put in the chat one link, because I'm giving away for all of you 2 books, 2 ebooks, Amazon Kindle's ebooks. One is called Tuning Our Physical, Mental, and Spiritual Energies Naturally by Antenna Effect Postulate. And it will tell more about the subject that I am talking tonight. And this one, it's called Recovering My Body, My Mind, and My Spirit. Like I said, it's free for all of you. I'm going to put in the chat all the information. There is my webpage, and in the bottom, you can reach the Amazon link, and you can get until tomorrow. It's going to be open, and it's going to be free for everybody, both ebooks. They are in Spanish too, if someone wants or rather to buy the Spanish ones. Okay, so let me see if someone wants to say something, wants to.
You have 5 minutes, sweetie.
For the questions or?
Before we close out.
Okay. All right, so someone has any questions?
Before we do a door prize giveaway, we have 5 more minutes with Patricia. Anybody wants to raise their hand and have some questions answered, you can unmute yourself or you can raise your hand. Take advantage of the opportunity. Who's that?
Yeah.
I just wanted to say thank you. I just went over to Amazon just now and downloaded books.
Thank you. I didn't hear you well, but
I went over to Amazon real quick and I just downloaded your book. So thank you.
Okay, that's great. That's why I'm giving away to everybody, because I know, especially what I want is to tell people that sometimes we feel fine physically, but not necessarily mentally and emotionally, or vice versa. We are people that are positive and want to give everything, but our bodies don't respond. Or sometimes we do everything. We try to eat naturally. We try to be positive, but yet we feel sometimes that we are not connected with the universe. Sometimes I used to feel like I was abandoned by the universe, even if I was a good person. But it's not sometimes because it's our fault or anything, or because we are good or bad. No, it's because our energies are vibrating out of place. And the only thing we have to do is to bring them back and stop trying to search for our happiness outside. Or stop trying to push everybody or everything out of us, trying to feel something that we don't understand why we feel inside. And the thing is this, in more our energy goes away from that tuning point, we are able to reach levels which I reach in certain points of my life that I felt completely disconnected in my body, in my mind, in my emotions. And I felt 100% negative, and I was not able to feel anything positive. Why? Because I was in the level of out of tune. So when I realized that I had in my hands the possibility to bring back, we are owners of our radios. We are the only ones capable of bringing our energy back. A lot of things can take our energy out of tune, that's for sure. Every day we go out, and a lot of things will change and move our energy out. But when we realize that we are able to bring it back whenever we need, we lose fear. We are able to go out and do whatever we want or face anything that we have to face, because we know we are able to go back to be in tune, in balance, and we will be able to bring the information that allows us to bring solutions to our problems, to be constructive in our relationships, to be able to discover who we are, what our capacities or talents are, and how to use them, and how to change our lives for good. All right, so remember, that's why I said happiness is not an achievement. Happiness is not something that we have to go out and search and search. Where is the happiness? The happiness is when we are able to tune our energy in that specific frequency for each one of us, and we immediately feel the current, the fluid of the energy inside, and make us feel completely connected. So we stop searching, and we learn to live happiness second by second. We enjoy just for being alive. We enjoy just the simple things in life. To enjoy the nature, to enjoy and be aware of our own growth or our own change. But we have to be willing to create changes in us first, to then see changes around. Okay? Somebody else wants to say something or ask something?
Well, this is a magical time where you can give away your door prize. Do you want to tell them a little bit about your door prize?
Thank you so much, Patricia. Thank you for sharing. Thank you.
Yeah, Sherry, today I gave away my 2 books, but to all of the people that are here. They can go, I already put the link in the chat, and they can go directly to Amazon.com, and if you don't go through that link, you can go to Amazon.com, put my name on, and you will find my books. Today, I'm giving away those two that tune in our physical, mental, and spiritual energies naturally, and recovering my body, my mind, and my spirit. So I already put the link, and I hope you will use this gift.
Everybody, please take an opportunity and just click on the link that's in the chat. Help her go to #1 on Amazon. Thank you, Patricia, for being part of our platform and our experience.
No, thanks to all of you, and I'm so thankful to be part of this event. Thank
So
you.
we're not doing any grand prize, everybody, because she's willing to give away her book, is what I'm hearing, right?
Yeah, well, the grand prize today is for everybody. So all of them that are here right now, they are lucky. They are the lucky ones.
So let's make sure that everybody has the right link. So
just if someone didn't get the link, did you see in the chat? Can you everybody tell if you were able to get the link?
I need your support here with your direct link. We have Amazon, Patricia. We do have the purchase book. I don't know if there's a certain code or anything. I'm going to put it back in the link.
No, you don't need any code. I send it again. If you do the link, it will take you to my Amazon page, and you can see the books there.
Yeah, I already downloaded both of them.
Can
Great.
somebody post it in the link, please? Because I don't know where it is.
I just sent it the link again, and
awesome.
Or like I say, if you go Amazon.com and you put my name on, all the books will appear, and you just go. And
that's how I found it. I just looked up your name and I found it right away.
Okay.
So awesome, everybody. So everybody can get her book for free today. There's no, we're not going to pull any numbers and no guessing. She's going to give everybody copies of her book. So thank you, Patricia, for gifting us all. And if you want to have a session with her, actually, you can follow her right now to her private room. She doesn't have her room number on there. There's your room number.
Yeah, whatever people need,
She's in room number 10 right now, guys. Let me quickly put that in her rename. She's in room number 10 if you want to follow her to her room.
Okay, so
okay.
I will move to number 10, and thank you so much to everybody. Keep moving your positive energies.